up, everybody? It's Stock 09. It's Stock 09 bringing y'all another video. But before we get started, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be the first one to see the video as soon as it drops. Let's get to it. Twin turbos. Are they fun? Yes. Do they sound good? Absolutely. But there's a lot of things that, you know, there are some downsides to turbos that people don't talk about. And me, I'm facing a few of them right now. For starters, the tight fit. Like, okay, I tried the other day, I raced a Hellcat and I had code P0013 pop up. Camshaft actuator or something like that, P0013, which when you look it up, it is really the VCT solenoid, which is located right here. Okay, so decided to go ahead and change it out, but ran into a problem. We got no space nowhere. So after looking up and reading, I'd have to pull off the filter, wastegate, turbo, turbine, all this. About 16 bolts along the head. This with A&N fitting, have to disconnect all this stuff just to change that. So that right there let me know that, man, it is no room to work on this thing, period. No room at all. And that means if something would have messed up on this thing, I have to take it all the way back to the shop, then wait, then come all the way back down there and get it. Versus if I had a supercharger or something like that, I could literally get to everything. If I had an exhaust leak, boom, I could change it. Radiator hole, boom, I could change it. Cause I know what y'all saying. Oh, it's right here. No, man, listen, this thing go down, you gotta snake it to get up under there, then back up. It's, man, listen, there's a lot of stuff with these turbo people don't tell you. I'm gonna tell you some more things that's very irritating. For starters, alright, if you wanted to change your valve cover, which I'm in the process of putting GT 500 valve covers on my car, I gotta remove, once again, turbo housing, all that stuff, this O2, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now keep in mind, I done caught hell with the simple stuff. For example, the radiator. Okay, I had to pull off the charge pipe, this. If you go up under there, I had to pull off the condenser, the thermostat. I had to pull off all that stuff. All this has to come out. And man, these things right here, this is a pain in the ass. Once these things come off, these screws, sometimes they don't want to seat right, which I'm gonna just probably take it to a fab shop and have them make me some, you know, make me some custom brackets. If you can really see them, it's right there on both sides. And then this right here, this thing, man, this is the hardest piece. It's easy to come out, don't get me wrong, it's easy to come out, but it is hard to go back in. It is very hard, which makes another reason why I don't like this kit. Well, thing I hate with the turbo kit, I'm not saying I completely dislike the kit, like, oh, I want to get rid of it, I don't want them. It's just the little simple, the little irritating things that come with it. I'll tell you something else. Once these things right here drop, that radiator fall. When that radiator fall, let me tell you what else coming. This right here. I done made plenty of passes in my car and wonder, like, damn, turbo spooling, but it ain't making no power. What the world going on? So when I pop the hood and look, this right here was down the hill, which caused the intercooler to drop about 2 inches. You can literally see the intercooler on the ground on one side. And man, listen, in order to get that thing back up, you're gonna have to sit on your, if you ain't got no jack, which I don't, I normally have to put my car on the ramp or on a ramp or either on a jack, you gotta sit up on there with both of your feet, right? Lift it up, get somebody to grab that pipe and bring that thing all the way back up and seat on now. That's that was another issue. Let me tell you another. Water pump. All right, man, listen, I had to remove all this. My buddy Chaz told me, oh, it's gonna be easy, man. You you just do this and that, man. You had a water pump on in 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes to you was an hour and something for me. Out here in the heat, working by myself, but we managed to get it done. But the main thing, the whole point of the video is like, working on supercharged cars is a whole lot easier because you really don't have all that extra stuff in front. All you got is either the salmon patty Whipple or a Paxton, which sitting right there, and then that's really it. Your exhaust run up on the car, everything good. You don't have all this highway conjunction of pipes and then a whole bunch of other stuff. And sometimes your couplers, lucky enough I hadn't had to replace none of my couplers. Everything's been good. I did replace my gates when I first got the kit. That was because one of them was stuck out the box when we first got the kit. So, you know, the guy to put my car together, like, man, just go and get you some gates. We ain't got to worry about none of that. Just go on and get that out the way. So we did that. Another thing, man, boost leaks. Now listen, I don't know what the hell is going on with my car. I don't, but I made a pass the other day, and as soon as I mashed it, it should just stay there. Then it get on up in the R's, and then eventually it would kick in. Cause I was running my buddy, he got a full bolt on GN2 6-speed car, tuned by Power Labs. You guys do good work. But yeah, we mashed the gas, I mashed the gas, and the car wasn't doing that, just jumped out on me. He jumped out. I couldn't catch him. What the hell wrong with my car? Looked at the boost controller. You know, the solenoids, everything clicking fine. Did it again, couldn't catch him again. The last time when I jumped out there on him, then it, you know, it hit and came on in. So I suspect I got a boost leak somewhere, which, like my buddy them say, oh, you wouldn't have these problems if you had a supercharger or a patch. Well, you know, at that point, man, you might be right. You might be right. But lo and behold, if you're thinking about putting a supercharger or a turbo or whatever on your S197 or for any platform Mustang, if you're a patient person, go with the turbo. By all means, go with the turbo. If you're not, man, look, leave this alone. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I have my good days and I have my bad days. Some days I had, man, it's no. I think this will be my last turbo car. Love them to death, make great power, but it's just too much stuff that come with this. No. And then the underhood heat, man, listen. Now, I got some of this stuff wrapped. And I know it ain't gonna be, you know, I know it ain't gonna be North Pole cool under the hood by any means. But man, listen. The underhood heat is ridiculous. Like, you can have the hood down. As soon as you put your hand right there, you can feel the heat coming off of it. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I don't know. Should I wrap my downpipes to try to keep the heat away? Anybody that got these kits, if y'all, you know, if y'all having the same issue, man, chime in the comments below. I know I can't be the only one that being irritated by this stuff right here. But my main purpose was to make this video. If you got turbos, or if you thinking about it, listen, don't let me discourage you. I mean, you know, you got pros and cons with every power atom. True that, but I wasn't expecting this. I thought I could slap these things on, ride around, choo choo choo, make some whistle noises, and call it a day. But yeah, I got everybody talking about fitment issues. I ain't had no fitment issue, but I'm having some of the simplest little issues that is very irritating. But look, I'm gonna work through them. I'm gonna work through them for the Mustang community and the turbo people. I'm working through them. I'm working through them. So listen, with that being said, y'all stay tuned. I gotta stay tuned for a dyno video. We're gonna see just how much we can make with this Gen 1 at 6 pounds. I know y'all are saying don't be a wuss and turn it up, but no, we staying 6 pounds. That's what Matuna told me, and I want to enjoy my car. Holiday coming up, and I don't want to be moping around while everybody else enjoying their car, and I want to be a goofball and got greedy and tore my car up. So with that being said, it's Stock 09 bringing y'all another video. Y'all stay tuned. I got a few in the vault I'm finna drop. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want to race supercharged, turbo, it ain't gotta be a Mustang. If you want to get some content, y'all want to road race, have a good time, or we can dead race, y'all hit me up. It's Stock 09. I'm out.